Imagine you're walking through a peaceful, bustling city over 4,000 years ago. The streets are lined with well-organized brick houses. You see people chatting outside their homes, children playing near a water well, and merchants selling colorful beads and jars. This is not a modern city. It's Mohenjo-Daro or Harappa, two of the most famous cities in the Indus Valley Civilization. Welcome to one of the world's earliest civilizations. The Indus Valley Civilization thrived around 2600 BCE in what is now parts of India and Pakistan. It was one of the three earliest civilizations, along with ancient Egypt and Mesopotamia. This civilization is known for its amazing city planning, clean streets, and peaceful way of life. The people living in these cities were among the first to build organized towns. They were smart, hardworking, and knew how to make the most of the land and rivers around them. Most people in the Indus Valley lived in cities or small towns made of mud bricks. These bricks were all the same size, which made the buildings strong and neat. The cities were carefully planned with straight streets forming a grid. Imagine a giant checkerboard, and you'll have an idea of how their cities looked from above. Homes often had flat roofs and more than one floor. Some even had indoor bathrooms connected to a drainage system, something that even later civilizations didn't always have. Cleanliness was very important in the Indus Valley. The people were very careful about hygiene. The cities had public baths, like the famous Great Bath in Mohenjo-Daro. These were large pools that may have been used for religious ceremonies or simply for getting clean. Most homes also had access to wells and drains that helped carry away dirty water. The people of the Indus Valley were skilled farmers, artists, and traders. They grew wheat, barley, peas, and cotton. Yes, cotton! In fact, they were among the first in the world to grow and spin cotton into thread for clothes. Farmers used tools made of stone and metal to till the land and water their crops with help from the nearby rivers, especially the mighty Indus River. Because of clever irrigation and fertile soil, their farms were successful and food was usually plentiful. Trading was a big part of daily life. Markets were full of items like pottery, jewelry, and food. Merchants traded with nearby regions and even faraway places like Mesopotamia. People used small carved stones called seals to mark their property and goods. These seals had beautiful pictures of animals like elephants, bulls, and even unicorn-like creatures. Today, archaeologists still find these seals and study them to learn more about the people who made them. Craftspeople in the Indus Valley made wonderful artwork. They carved statues from stone, molded toys from clay, and shaped colorful beads for necklaces. One small bronze statue of a dancing girl found in Mohenjo-Daro shows that they understood movement and human form in a very advanced way. This statue is only 10.5 centimeters tall, about the size of a crayon, but full of amazing detail. She stands confidently with one hand on her hip, reminding us that even 4,000 years ago, people loved to create art and express themselves. Children in the Indus Valley probably played games and helped with household chores, much like kids today. Clay toys that look like carts, animals with wheels, and even board games have been discovered. These toys show that fun and play were part of life, even in the ancient world. We don't know everything about their religion, but many homes had small figures that might have represented gods or mother goddesses, which suggests that family and nature were important to them. Some buildings may have been temples, and nature symbols such as trees and animals were often included in artwork. Interestingly, there is very little sign of fighting or pyramids of power in their cities. Unlike some other ancient civilizations, we haven't found many weapons or images of kings or armies. This has led many historians to believe that the people of the Indus Valley were peaceful and worked hard to keep life organized and clean. Even though their writing system hasn't been fully decoded, we know they were smart people. Their careful planning, clean cities, and success in farming all show they were great thinkers and builders. More than 4,000 years later, we are still learning from them. Sadly, around 1900 BCE, the cities began to change. People moved away, buildings were no longer repaired, and trade networks slowed down. Some experts think climate changes, such as the drying up of the rivers, may have played a big part. Even so, the legacy left by these people still amazes us today. The Indus Valley Civilization reminds us that smart ideas and teamwork can lead to great achievements. From clean running water to organized streets to playful toys, they created a world that helped people live well together. As one archaeologist once said, without knowing their names or their words, we still hear their voices through their cities. Their story encourages us to take care of our surroundings, be kind to one another, and build our world with thought and respect, just like they did so many years ago.